Welcome to a new episode of B-Movie Enema the series. My name is Geoff Arbuckle, your local B-movie proctologist. I sit at the exit of the great B-Movie Poop Shoot who feeds us movies to watch each week. Take a bow, Poop Shoot. That was more of a dump that you took, not so much a bow. But that's cool. That's cool. It's fine. We'll just ask Lester to kind of come in here and clean that up. Anyway, over there is Nurse Disembody. Nurse, what's up?
Just protecting the enema shop from raiders, Geoff. You know, a normal day.
God, what's going on?
Well, this morning, PC told me he already had the movie for this week, so I went ahead and got it from him.
Oh?
Yeah, and the title reminded me of another movie we talked about some weeks ago, and it made me think, you were right.
I was? I mean, I was. But about what?
The apocalypse is coming. We need to be prepared. So I finally put together my bitchin' kick-ass costume for the Trauma Nurse. I think it's time for you to finally live up to your moniker, the Sidecar Kid.
But wait, I decided to get a house in the mountains and stay as far away from post-apocalyptic shenanigans as possible. I mean, the only person outside the three of us who know where that will be is, for some reason, John Ratzenberger.
But you know the thing PC said he was working on last week? It's done. It's our super cool, bitchin' battle car for the post-apocalypse. Check it out.
Oh, I'm sure we will not be made fun of in that thing in the future.
I know we won't.
How so?
Because we're gonna put so many guns on that thing. So many. No one will have the balls to make fun of us then.
Well, maybe I'll come around to the idea of leaving my mountain getaway. In the meantime, let's see that movie that you got from Poop Shoot here. Oh. Okay, well, as Nurse D said, Poop Shoot has already granted us the movie, which is 1982's Warlords of the 21st Century, which also goes by the amazing original title Battletruck. Now, Battletruck was a New Zealand production, which I have to imagine was inspired by Australia's The Road Warrior. This was filmed in the Otago Plains in New Zealand, which is just one of the many, many landscapes the islands have there, which is why so many movies are getting made over there these days. But Harley Cokeless is the man behind this movie. Now, Cokeless was born in San Diego on February 11th, 1945, so he shares a birth date with me. While being born on the West Coast, he was actually raised in Chicago. He went to the London Film School, and in an interview with the British Film Institute, he said that he got the inspiration for the movie in the early 70s. He returned to Chicago after his time at film school, and his plan was to actually make a documentary about the Chicago blues and jazz scene. However, with Chicago being a Midwestern city that has lots of highways crisscrossing through it, he was taken aback by automobiles in the city. Particularly, he was struck by the sizes of the cars in the city compared to European cities, which the cars are typically smaller and more efficient. But Cokeless is best known for working in science fiction and being a fan of the genre. So he went to a writer friend who got him a script, which he had to kind of keep secret who it was, because it was written during a strike when the Writers Guild was supposed to not be working under any circumstances. Now, while this movie was conceived and likely written in advance of the popularity of the second Mad Max film, there are other things that went into this movie that the Australian Mad Max films share. The big thing is the scarcity of oil and gasoline. There was a major energy scare in the 70s that made gas really expensive and, for a short while, really hard to get. So when you take away one of the most important resources, what happens? Well, people start to get a little antsy and tensions rise. So this movie posits that a major war broke out over oil, and so, there's also a little bit of concern over nuclear fallout, which naturally leads to the limitation of other really important resources like food and potable water. So this movie does deal with other sci-fi concepts that can still lead to a post-apocalyptic story idea independent of the obvious comparisons running with Mad Max.
Can I just say I love the poster? Look at this thing. We have our hero standing before the Battletruck while a babe is behind him fearing for her life. That's some amazing artwork there.
Oh yes, this is the age of the beautiful posters that are meant to draw people into the theater, even if the movie doesn't really look anything like that. But to get this movie made, two things had to happen. Cokless needed to find a company to produce it, and he had to find a place to make it. Because of the 1981 Writers Guild of America strike, it could not be made in America. So that's why this American crew with quite a few American actors went to New Zealand, and they ended up filling out the rest of the cast to make the movie there. Now, as far as who would be providing the money to make the film, enter our beloved B-Movie grandpop, Roger Corman. Cokless took the project to Corman's New World Pictures. Corman was a fan of what was in the script and gave Cokless full control of the creative process around the movie.
And history was made.
And that's right. And because we film episodes in advance, this is the first opportunity to really bring up that the great Roger Corman passed away just this past May at the age of 98. He will forever be a major force in quality, low-budget films and will continue to inspire filmmakers and film lovers like myself and Nurse Disembodied for generations yet to come. Rest in peace, Mr. Corman.
Rest in peace, Roger.
So, let's get started with this movie, and when we get back, we'll talk about our leads in the movie, and I'll continue to ponder over this offer to be Trauma Nurse's sidecar kid. Not really, I'm not going to be the sidecar kid.
Satellite measurements of the Mesopotamian basin show that radioactivity levels remain high. And with the oil fields in Arabia still burning, the world's total reserves of petroleum have dropped even lower, making gasoline all but unobtainable except for governmental agencies. Food riots have continued into the third day, and martial law was declared for all of Greater Detroit. Army units and the National Guard have been called in to restore order. And the military commander from Michigan warned that all looters will be shot on sight. The migration into the countryside continues. And once peaceful rural areas have become a battlefield as roaming bands of what can only be called bandits raid farming communities for well-hidden supplies of fuel, as well as food and ammunition. The most notorious of these groups is led by the renegade Army Colonel Jacob Straker, who travels in a heavily armored vehicle and has so far eluded all attempts at capture. With most of the law enforcement agencies fully committed to the cities, it looks like his mobile reign of terror will continue for some time.
Can you hear that? What's that noise?
It's just the wind.
No, I can hear something.
Imagination.
Hey, boss, I got diesel!
Morning.
Morning.
Where'd you boys get all this stuff?
Oh, we just... Driving along, we saw these drums on the side of the road. Someone must have left them there. We just...
I'll take you there, no problem. I know where it is, sir. I'll take you there.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, yeah.
Where's he taking us? This place is radioactive!
It's okay. The signs are only there to keep people away. Keep on going.
Open the gate, Bone.
I'm not going in there. It's dangerous!
Open the gate.
I'm gonna get it.
You'll be sorry when your skin turns green and your teeth fall out.
Just drive the truck.
Listen, I'm sick of burning garbage in my truck. It gums up my turbines. I want that diesel, understand?
It's in the other quarry, round the back. I'm telling you the truth, honest, I'm not wrong.
Oh, that's good. If you were lying, then I'd have to give you to Willie. He has a few games he likes to play.
They work real good on dogs. But dogs don't have nothing to confess. I'll show you. It's the truth, I promise, I promise. There's nothing here. I'm gonna kill him!
You heard the boss, he's mine! If there's anything left to kill, you can have.
Knock it off. Where is it?
Out there. It's underground, I'll show you.
It's not booby-trapped, is it?
Oh, no. Huh? No way.
Good, then you show me. Get off, Willie.
There you go, 50,000 liters, sir.
I like this place. We could stay here for a long time. Set up camp. Oh, Bone?
Sir?
Distribute some homebrew to the men. They earned it.
Sir.
Hey, set up camp! Some of you guys, get the tanks up!
Yes, Willie.
Him, boss?
Bring the girl. How long you boys known about this place?
My old man was a quartermaster. When the government collapsed, we sort of inherited it.
You were very lucky, weren't you?
Oh, yeah?
For a while.
Well, what do you mean?
Time up.
What?
Hey, wait a minute!
Gag him.
We'll stop up!
Hey, boss.
Carly, you're getting old enough to take a little responsibility. Now, this man is a liability to us for various reasons. Do you understand? Good. So I want you to do something. Kill him for me. It's a new world, Carly. With new rules. Learn them.
Bloody drunk, you weak! Haven't seen no luck in such tonight, has he? Get your hands off me! Ow!
This place would make a great base camp.
Yes, but we're in a valley, so I want complete perimeter protection. Set up a field of fire along this ridge.
Automatic weapons here, Here.
Sentries outside the gate, inside the gate. 500 yards up the road, you have lookouts. Your patrols leave through this gully, through the high country, returning here every 4 hours. And most important, I want 2 men guarding that fuel module around the clock.
Yeah, well, it all belongs to us now.
Of course, Bone. It was inevitable. The generals were just too chicken shit to make a decision. Wars are not won by men of political ambition, my friend. There's too much lipstick and not enough napalm.
What was that?
Your imagination.
yourself.
Leave me alone, Billy!
We gotta get him. Come on. Come on, you guys. Get up. Ooh, what a prize he'll be. Yeah!
Wait!
Quick, shoot the bastard!
were those guys?
I don't know. I was looking for food and they came up over the ridge.
You got people around here? Family? Friends? Anybody?
No, my daddy died. And then my horse ran off with all my stuff. Have you got any food?
Get on. Suit yourself. Give me that hose, will you?
What is it?
Methane. Make it out of chicken shit.
Don't you ever get lonely up here?
Don't care much for people.
Did you fight in the wars?
Yep.
Bet you nobody ever bothers you up here.
Nope. Come on, I better have a look at that leg.
No, I'll be all right.
Maybe. Sit on the bed. Gotta watch every scratch out here. Never know what it might turn into.
Most things get better if you give them the time.
Not gangrene. That bad, huh? I'll be more careful. What was your father like?
Oh, he was a saint. Everybody loved him. We'd travel around and help people, fix things.
This is gonna hurt some.
Oh. And then one morning he just didn't wake up. So I kept on going. That's what he would have wanted, I guess.
We gotta go.
Why?
Because it needs sewing up. Take you down to Clearwater Farm. They got a healer there. Medicine.
But I feel much better.
Come on.
Wait, let me stay here a while. I can take care of the chickens. I'm a hard worker.
Not lately.
Yeah, but I can if you give me the chance.
You need people. I don't.
Okay.
Okay, this is it. Just knock on the gate and ask for Rusty.
You're not coming in with me?
It's not my kind of place.
Well, goodbye. Thank you for saving my life.
Hunter! Hunt! Oh, damn. I wanted to show him that new short wave I've been working on. Picked up a signal from Radio Mecca. Well, prayers mostly. Damn. Oh, my name's Rusty.
I'm Corley. Hunter told me to ask for you.
Oh, you're looking to join, are you?
Yes.
Good. Good. Well, come on in. I'll show you around. Hunter's brought us some of our best people. He sure gets around a lot. Yeah, we're always short-handed here, even in the winter. But there's plenty to eat if you like turnips. It's strict democracy. A little old-fashioned, but it seems to work. That's my workshop right over there. Over there, that's the main dome hall. That's where you'll be sleeping till we can fix you up a place of your own. Well, that is if they vote to let you in. But that shouldn't be too much of a problem because women are... we have a lot of bachelors. You single?
Yeah, very.
Good. Good. Well, don't... Just be really nice to everybody, but not too nice to any one person until after the vote, if you get my drift.
Okay.
Rusty, where are you taking her?
This is Corley. I'm just showing her...
You shouldn't be carrying her with a wound like that.
Wound?
Come on, honey. Don't you worry. I'll have you fixed up right as rain.
There was no doubt that it was a perfect fit. And then, before the two ugly sisters could show their surprise, Cinderella's fairy godmother appeared before them. And with a wave of her magic wand, she changed Cinderella's ragged dress into a gown of golden silk, which made the ugly sisters gasp in jealous anger. Go now, the fairy said to Cinderella. The coach outside will carry you to your prince. So Cinderella found true happiness at last with her prince. And the very next day they were married and lived happily ever afterwards. The end. Thank you. Welcome. That's lovely. Where did you get it?
It was a present. Here. I want you to have it, okay? Thank you.
Okay, everybody, can we start this meeting? As you all know, Hunter has brought us someone new, and I think you've all had a chance to meet Corley. Are there any questions?
I've got a question about Hunter. You said you went to his place. Where is it?
I don't know the area. I was only there for a few minutes.
I think we should respect Hunter's privacy. I've been there. Corley's been there. I just don't see the point.
If it came down to him or us, whose side would you be on?
That's out of order, Judd. It will never come to that. Now, all those in favor of taking Corley in. Fine. It's unanimous. Welcome to Clearwater, Corley.
Thank you. I promise I'll work very hard.
Congratulations. Good to have you with us. Well done.
Thank you very much. Oh, thank you.
What is it about movies made in New Zealand that just instantly look and feel New Zealand-y? Seriously, give me any movie and within a scene or two, I can tell you if it was made in New Zealand or not.
Hey, it's the beauty of the land, I suppose. In a bit of a twist, the titular Battletruck is not driven by our hero, but instead by our villain, Colonel Straker, played by James Wainwright. And man, what an intro that guy has, right?
Just barreling through a gas station? Hell yeah, stick it to the man, Colonel Straker.
You know, I'm a bit concerned how open you are to the bad guy's whole deal.
The only way you can survive the tough streets of the post-apocalypse is to show strength.
Well, anyway, so the Battletruck goes from encampment to encampment, basically dominates the wasteland. It comes across some poor guys just trying to make a living, and Straker kills a guy and forces the other guy to show him and his goons where that guy found some resources. This ultimately becomes the main base for the bad guys for the rest of the movie. Now, as I said, James Wainwright is our villain. Wainwright spent most of his career working on television. He appeared on several popular TV shows of the 70s and 80s. However, he didn't have too many big roles in movies, but he did appear in a couple before this that are notable. In 1972, he appeared in the Clint Eastwood Western Joe Kidd, written by Elmore Leonard and co-starring Robert Duvall and John Saxon. In 1974, he appeared in the sci-fi truck-themed movie Killdozer, starring Robert Urich. Hey, maybe that's why he got this role.
You gotta appreciate the zeal he brings to this bad guy role.
Oh, absolutely. This movie has some pretty dark things in it, and a lot of how kind of viscerally brutal the movie is owed directly to Wainwright's performance as Straker. Now, he has a daughter in this who isn't all that into the plans he has for the wasteland and how he wants to rule it. Now, this daughter's name is Coraline, or Corley, played by Annie McEnroe. Corley is kind of a shrinking violet in this movie. She almost comes off as stunted in her development because she struggles to make connections with people. She does not want to be part of her father's whole thing, though.
You know, considering her father's men are a bunch of practically drooling madmen, I feel her pain.
Indeed. Annie McEnroe is another character actor of sorts in this movie. She didn't have many roles and only very few large roles. But she worked on interesting movies. I mean, she hooked up with Oliver Stone on films like Wall Street, Born on the 4th of July, and The Doors. She appeared in David Byrne's film True Stories. She had a bit part in Beetlejuice. A couple of years after this movie, she had a fairly large role in the Wild sequel, Howling to Your Sister is a Werewolf.
Once I found out my sister was a werewolf.
Oh yeah? Was it dangerous to be around her during full moons?
Not really. She was kind of a nice werewolf. She did shed a lot, especially during the full moons in the summer.
Ah, okay. Wait. You have a sister?
A werewolf sister.
Oh. Anyway, Corley is taken to the settlement of Clearwater where she meets Rusty, who brings her in and sets her up for the vote to allow her to become a community member. Apparently, as we'll find out later, Corley just barely made it in, but it was a unanimous vote. Rusty is played by John Ratzenberger. Now, Ratzenberger was just on the precipice of big things, but he had bit parts leading up to this movie, like in Superman, The Empire Strikes Back, Motel Hell, Superman 2, Ragtime, and Reds. But, of course, his big break would be as know-it-all mailman Cliff Clavin on my all-time favorite TV show to ever exist, Cheers. Cliff Clavin is one of those characters that you would almost see yourself being so annoyed with, and maybe even blow up at from time to time, but the pure wonder of Cheers was that even though you could be annoyed with Cliff's behavior, constant commentary when not asked for, and his constant need to show how smart he thinks he is, you loved the guy and always waited to see what he and Norm Peterson would be talking about in whatever scene they were in together. Also, his appearance on Jeopardy in one of the episodes gives me my stock answer for whenever I don't know the answer to a trivia question. If you know it, you know it.
Rusty seems like a good guy. He also kind of seems like a little too nice or too stunted for the world.
Yeah, that is kind of interesting about some of the characters. The world is truly broken. There are people who are able to basically take the bull by the horns for good or evil, and there are people who are just kind of getting in on the lawlessness of the world, and then there's the innocents. And the innocents are very innocent. Specifically, I'm talking about Corley and Rusty.
Rusty seems really sweet. He's a good guy. Corley is kind of a liability, though. She's always being followed by her father, and she's not very forthcoming with info about where she came from.
Definitely. Now, the star of this movie is a guy I have a great deal of admiration and appreciation for. Corley is attacked by men from her father's camp, and she's saved by the enigmatic Hunter. Now, Hunter is played by Michael Beck. For most people, I suspect they think of Michael Beck as Swan from the Warriors, but me, get the hell out of here with the Warriors. To me, he's either Sonny Malone from Xanadu or Dallas from Megaforce. Both of these movies are comfort food movies for me.
Guys, trust me. Geoff talks about Xanadu a lot.
Hell yeah, I do. I mean, whether it's Olivia Newton-John or Gene Kelly or Michael Beck, Xanadu has characters to love. Let's not even forget the amazing soundtrack. You got music by Olivia herself, but also a bunch of electric light orchestra jams. I'm not being facetious at all when I say that Xanadu is one of my most favorite movies, at least one of my favorite musicals to watch. Anyway, Beck had a very specific period of fame and leading roles in movies, and this movie is right smack dab in the middle of that period. For the better part of the last 20 or so years, Beck now mostly works as a narrator for audiobooks. Specifically, he has done a lot of John Grisham audiobooks. He's still out there working as that narrator. And I got the opportunity at the 2022 Indiana Comic Con to meet him and get an autograph on a lobby card for Xanadu, which is right there. You can't barely see it, but anyway. At least I could tell him how much I appreciate watching that movie and Megaforce.
We should probably get back to the movie. Things are going to start getting kind of dangerous out there in the wasteland.
Agreed. Corley has found a new home, and Hunter is remaining ever the loner in his mountain home. But how long will this last with Colonel Straker constantly seeking his daughter? Let's find out.
Hi, Corley.
Hello.
How you feeling?
Very well.
Say, would you like to take a walk tonight?
Maybe.
It's just that there's a full moon. We could take a walk up the canyon and watch it rise through the double peaks.
Well, if I'm not too tired. Maybe.
Okay, great. I'll see you later.
You shouldn't discourage him.
Doesn't look like he discourages too easily.
How are your hands now?
It's still a little sore.
Where you came from, didn't you do any work?
Not this kind of work.
So how did you live?
Differently. Charlene,
Corley? Corley, what's wrong?
Everyone back to the village!
It's just a stranger. It's probably nothing. But it doesn't hurt to be careful.
Do you know what this is?
Leave her alone, Geoff.
I said, do you know who this is? Look at her. She recognized it right off.
Just forget it. Come on, Corley.
Alvin! Let me go! I don't understand what's coming. Let go of me!
You'll be safe in here.
It's not gonna stop!
you!
Come out. Come outside where I can see you. Everyone, throw down your weapons and put your hands on your head. Move. Move.
Striker. And I have come to free you from this anarchy and chaos. Under my leadership, you will relearn the arts of discipline and excellence. Nothing less will be acceptable. So, you can plant your taters, you can grow your sweet corn. But you will do this at the direction of, and for the purposes of your leader. This ain't no democracy, kiddies. Who's in charge here?
Hey, wait a minute. You can't come in.
Who's in charge here?
We all were. Kind of a democracy.
Bone.
Sir.
Detail them into inventory and requisition.
Yes, sir. Hey, Willie. Inventory and requisition.
Load! Load!
Taking your weapons, ammunition, medicine. Any furs, precious metals. A sewing machine if you have one, and half your food.
We're gonna need that for the winter!
Don't mumble when the man's talking.
I will not abide disrespect. Oh, by the way, where do you keep the women?
In the dome, behind you.
It's me, Judd! You better open up, we haven't got much choice.
Get in!
Please let the children go.
Stand up!
You. Take the children to a different building. Wait. Just a minute. Where did you get this?
Polly.
I'll keep it safe for now. Willie!
Coming, boss! Yes, boss.
Take the women now.
All of them? Well, now, ladies, shall we join the, gentlemen?
A gentleman? Get off that way.
Have you been harboring a girl named
Corley? Yeah. We tried to kick her out. But everybody here is afraid of the guy that brought her here.
Where is she?
Well, if she isn't here, she must have run back to him. That guy, Hunter.
How do I find this Hunter?
Up in the mountains somewhere.
No, Bones. Easy.
Thanks. I'll tell you who knows. Rusty. He and Hunter are as thick as... They're good buddies.
I must have a talk with this Rusty. Bone?
You all right? What happened?
Are you hurt?
No, yeah, I mean, they'll kill them. They will.
Who?
The people you saved me from. They're at Clearwater.
Get control of yourself.
No, you don't understand.
I'm beginning to.
No, I'm one of them.
Did you warn the people at Clearwater?
What good would have that done? Nobody can stand up against them.
There's always a way to fight back. Anybody follow you here?
Oh, no.
Come on, you stay here tonight. In the morning, I'll go out and scout around, see what they're up to. Get some rest. You're exhausted. All right.
Why do men have to fight?
It's always been about who gets more.
It has to change.
It's been that way for thousands of years.
But it must change.
We got half a minute to save our ass. You know how to use this? Yeah. Use it when the time comes. I'll be back.
Hunter, this is Straker. Send the girl out and you will not be harmed.
Hi, boys.
Come on, get dressed.
I'm ready.
Get on the bike.
Okay.
Come on.
Don't shoot, you'll hit the girl.
Yes, sir.
That sucker isn't gonna live here anymore. Get in. Clear the area.
Throw this. Try again. Throw it by that tree.
He always leaves a garrison behind.
Yeah, he's a real pro. you do this?
I looked through them.
That'll teach me not to loan out my binoculars.
Get off your ass and help us. Come on. Move! Move!
Where's he sleep?
Oh, locked up inside the truck. If he didn't, he'd get a knife through his ribs.
Okay, I've seen enough. Let's go.
Why didn't you tell us the truth?
I couldn't.
Five good men died because of you.
Maybe Straker will go easy on us if we send her back.
That's it. We'll send her back.
You're not sending anybody anywhere.
We can't sacrifice the whole community for one person.
He would have come here anyway, but if you don't want me here, I'll go.
Wait a minute. You're not going anywhere. You people better make up your minds what you're gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do.
I thought they'd killed you.
Well, we got a couple of them instead.
I told them where to find you.
I know. You were the only one who knew.
They took my hand and put. I just wanted the pain to stop.
Forget it, Rusty. I know torture. Nobody holds out.
You could have.
No, I'd have done the same thing you did.
Maybe, maybe not.
No blame. Understand?
No blame.
I'm gonna need your help. You're gonna have to make me some kind of light armored vehicle. Can you still make explosives?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I got some sulfuric left, and I can make a still for the nitric. My hand.
Use mine. I've been watching real close. I can do all your stuff. You always said I had good hands.
All right. All right. Follow me. Take this manifold into the shop and strip it down, Alvin. Corley, grab a hold of it. Here, take this spring, too. Come on, Hunter, grab that spring. Let's go.
I think I've got some bulletproof glass around here somewhere.
Hunter, been thinking.
Yeah?
You're right. We gotta fight. I'd like to help you if you have me.
There's plenty to do.
We've been right through that area. Nobody's been in there for years.
Motorcycles don't grow wings and fly away. I want you to find him.
Hey, boss! Caught these dirt eaters trying to sneak up on us.
What are you boys up to?
We live around here. What's it to you?
Well, that's fair enough. Shoot him.
Hey, wait a minute.
He's only joking. I'll have you. Go on home.
What a mess.
That son of a bitch. You sure it's not damp?
It's not damp.
I hope you're right. Those Kinsey firing pins are pretty unpredictable. I got it.
Did you get the...
I didn't knock in case you were asleep. I hope it didn't frighten you.
No, it's just that I thought you were Hunter. You should be back any minute.
Yeah. He's been working like a dog. We all have.
Would you like a cup of tea?
No, thanks. I came to apologize. I'm ashamed about the way I acted. You forgive me?
I suppose so.
And maybe I will have that cup of tea. You know, I used to have such a different life.
We all did, before it all fell apart.
If I'd only met you then, we might have really had something.
Corley's in there! Corley!
No, Alvin,
We gotta get her out!
Corley's not in there. She was kidnapped by Judd.
Bastard! Come on! Save the boat! Give me that!
All right, so
That Colonel Straker is a bad dude, huh?
he sure is. As I mentioned in the previous segment, this is a movie that is actually quite brutal at times. Straker and his guys are the epitome of bad. The Goon Squad is practically a gang of animals. They gleefully carry out whatever orders Straker gives them. Hit a guy with the butt of your rifle? Sure thing, boss. Shoot a guy? Oh man, yes please, boss. Going out and hassling the boss man's daughter to bring her back by any means necessary? That's child's play.
Do you think these guys just follow Straker's orders because they don't want to incur the wrath of their boss?
Honestly, no.
No?
No, I think Straker's power comes from the fact that he went out to build an army and found the worst of the worst who would be willing to do anything they're asked, up to and including murder, raiding, and, well, probably rape. However, Straker can keep them in line because if they don't do what he says, he'll just flat out shoot them without a second thought. The more goons he earns respect from for being a legit strongman, the less likely they try to usurp his position. Time and again, especially in these types of genre movies, we see a lot of bad guys who are like paper tigers, right? They claim to be tough or strong men, but they have just enough of the right guys around them that they can kind of hold the power until they suddenly can't, because the hero of actual strength and general honor can just kind of come along and defeat them. Straker is definitely not one of these paper tigers.
He's kind of scary.
Definitely.
He's calm and just gives his orders and people do what he says. But sometimes he also does some of the stuff himself too. He's not above getting his hands dirty.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, I really do like this villain character and how James Wainwright plays it. And maybe it's a guy like Harley Cokless who is helping Wainwright strike that right tone, but I don't know. Nurse, audience, I cannot stress this enough. Battletruck or Warlords of the 21st Century or Destructors as it was called in Italy, whatever you call it, this movie is totally elevated by the villain. Frankly, it's not like Michael Beck's Hunter is really in this movie a whole lot until the climax of the movie. So far, we've only really seen him a little bit. For the most part, up to this point, this movie is really Corley's story. She's trying to get away from her father. The villainy of her father is how he does things and how, it's kind of distasteful to her. And so she escapes. And it's her existence out in the wild that calls danger from, the Colonel anywhere she goes. Yes, Hunter has appeared. Yes, Corley's connection to Clearwater is now established, and they will continue to play a major part of this movie, but Hunter is a lot like Mad Max. He's kind of a catalyst for saving the day or for change or whatever. But the majority of the drive of this movie comes from someone other than the actual hero of the movie. So I think this is a pretty well-written movie. That said, we are going to go into the final act of this movie. There are a couple of things that are going to happen in the upcoming act that do pertain directly to Straker's character. One strengthens how I feel about the character as a whole and how he approaches the possible unpleasantness of his daughter being kidnapped by Judd. And his way of dealing with that, with what that unpleasantness was, again shows he is more than willing to show he is not just a guy who issues orders. He can mix it up too. The other thing does put him into the typical light of a guy who clearly has the hero under his skin and he's starting to bark orders in an almost unhinged way. However, I can let that slide in this upcoming final act because, this is a movie and we know Hunter has to win in the end, because if we don't show some sort of crack in the armor, it would seem like Hunter doesn't really have a chance at winning the day. So it's cool.
Well then, let's get back to the movie. I'm excited to see where the Battletruck trucks off to next.
Yeah, we better do what the lady says. Roll picture, and we'll see you here at the end of Battletruck / Warlords of the 21st Century / Destructor / whatever you want to call it.
Where's Corley?
Don't worry, she's alive. Judd took her in the truck board.
How long ago?
Hours.
Unfinished business to take care of. I guess that's the last we'll see of him.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Get down. Hey, take it easy. I've come to see Straker.
Oh, yeah.
I got a little surprise.
Open the gates.
Yeah, come on!
Morning, sir.
Ah, news from Clearwater. So what does my little bird have to tell me today?
I thought you'd like to know. Hunter is dead.
Is that right? So?
Well, he tried to stop me when I was bringing you a little gift. Sir?
don't you just let her go? She's more trouble than a... You see. Sorry, sir.
You know, you're a very clever fellow, you know that?
I'm awfully tired of smelling manure.
Well, I can understand that.
You know, my mind is wasted on those people.
Let's go in here. I want to tell you, I have some plans. Some great plans. Why have you done this for me?
I knew you'd appreciate it.
How'd you get the scratches on your face?
She resisted.
How dare you touch her?
If you ever so much as even think you're gonna look at her, I'm gonna cut you in little pieces and feed you to yourself. Do you hear me?
I promise. Let go of me.
So, you want to join my little band, huh? Welcome to the club.
I know I hit him. I saw him fall right there.
Nothing near now, mate. Do I kill him, boss?
He rolled all the way down that hill. He was dead, I'm telling you.
Come on, Handsome.
Judd did this. It's lodged.
I know.
Hang on. Antiseptic. Isn't there any alcohol left?
No, they took it all, and the sulfur powder. All we've got left is creek water.
You might fight off the infection in a week or two, but...
No. I gotta be on my feet tomorrow. They'll be after me. Might come here.
I can cure arthritis and boils, but this is a deep septic wound.
Cauterize it.
Maybe it'll heal by itself.
No, Alvin. He's right. Are you ready?
I'll never stay with you. You can't own me. To kill me or let me go.
Your beauty is from your mother, but your fire and your passion, those are from me.
I can't stay with you. You know that.
No, I don't.
Hunter will kill you.
Don't be a child.
I wish I could kill you.
We love to kill, so we kill what we love. Is that it?
No.
Or are we mere images, you and I? My blood, my inheritor, my immortality.
I don't know anymore.
I believe you lost this, princess.
How do you feel this morning?
Will it be ready to roll?
Well, we need some time for some tests.
How soon before the engine runs?
A couple hours at least.
Just get it running. I'll test it.
Hunter. Well, you're crazy. You lost a lot of blood, you know.
Just get that engine running, okay?
And the automatic choke is shot, so I put it in a manual
But
one.
the methane heats up pretty quick.
Now, the tach's not calibrated, so do your RPMs by ear.
I know how to drive. Just be there when I need you.
Oh, we'll be there. Don't you worry about us. You just make sure you're there. Now, get there. It holds together.
wind her up, we're rolling.
Yeah, where are we going?
I'm gonna kill her. Get in the truck. We're going, Willie.
I want more. She's doing all she can. I said more.
You're not gonna wreck my truck.
It's not your truck, dumbass. You're just a driver.
I think he's right, boss. I think he's right. I'm scared.
Not now, Willie.
I'm scared the truck might blow.
Not now!
Push her anymore! Coming up to overheat now! I never had a chance to pull that service on her.
Shut up and drive.
I know, boss, I know. If we go back...
Shut up, Willie!
If we go back and go around the other
Knock
road...
it off, Jelly Belly. I had a gut full of you. Now shut up! You understand? Drive!
He fell for it! Meet you on top! She's overheating. We're gonna blow the turbine.
Keep rolling.
He'll come back for me and he'll beat you because he's better.
Over my dead body.
Rocket launcher.
Your wound's open.
Hurry up, it's coming.
Get that other rocket.
Shit! Reload. Where is it?
Shut up.
Get off! Do something! Get off! Get off!
Put that fire out. You're just blowing the roof. Keep going.
You're running away.
Don't be stupid. Going
going to flatten Clearwater.
Help me on with this.
You can't, you're too weak.
What are you gonna do on a bike against that truck?
Whatever it takes.
He's taking the turn off. I guess that's the end of Clearwater. Good luck.
Your time is over, old man.
Not yet, kid.
I'll show you all.
Let's get out of here. Goodbye, my friend.
Thanks.
Look after yourself.
I really thought you'd stay.
I'll be back
When?
sometime.
What a hell of an explosive ending.
That truck explosion at the end was awesome. It just kept going, too.
Yeah, the filmmakers knew what they were doing with that big moment. After all, like I said, the Battletruck itself is the title, and it's the chariot of the villains. Its destruction has to be a big freaking moment. So it's all slow-mo, baby. That truck approaches that cliff, and we all know what's going to happen. That son of a bitch is going to go right over the edge and crumble like so much wadded paper. But not only that.
It explodes!
Oh boy, does it explode. It's a massive explosion, too. That whole conclusion is a good one. I mean, Hunter has to catch up with the truck, then he's got to get onto the truck, then he's got to fight his way to the cab, then he has to defeat Straker, and then get off the truck with Coraline, and hopefully make that son of a bitch go off the cliff and explode. I mean, it's good stuff. But what did you think, Nurse?
I thought this was a pretty decent little Kiwi flick. I have no idea why they changed the name to Warlords of the 21st Century. Battletruck is a much better name for the movie. That truck was really cool, and I'm not entirely sure why all these sci-fi movies we've watched always have that beep boop bop sound effect when they push the buttons or do anything sci-fi like in the movie, but I thought this was a neat little New Zealand action flick. I also liked the bad guy and the big chase at the end. It's definitely awesome. I give this movie 4 poops out of 5.
I think you're missing out on seeing the 5 poop potential of this movie.
It's a good movie, but it's definitely no The Beach Girls.
It's definitely not that.
I know. That's what I said.
Anyway, there are a few other people to point out in this movie. Bruno Lawrence plays Willie in this. Willie is Straker's biggest sycophant. He's also maybe the most rabid of the Goon Squad. He was actually born in England on February 12th, 1941, so that's the day after my birthday. A lot of Aquarius actors in this movie, I guess. He spent most of his career in New Zealand. He had 2 separate careers as both an actor and a musician. After this movie, he appeared in Death Warmed Up and then The Quiet Earth, both of which are staples in New Zealand cinema in the 80s. Before this movie, Lawrence appeared in Goodbye Pork Pie, which was one of the very first certified large-scale hits for New Zealand. It was made by Geoff Murphy, who would later go on to make The Quiet Earth, as well as the American films Young Guns 2 and Free Jack. Later, he worked with Peter Jackson as a second unit director on the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Along with Lawrence also appearing in Goodbye Pork Pie was another member of this cast, John Bach. Bach was also not a Kiwi. He was born in Cardiff, Wales. He has a pretty extensive New Zealander career on TV and in film. He also appeared in a couple of the Lord of the Rings movies as Madril. He is still working to this day at the age of 78. Lastly, we have Judd. Now, Judd was played by American actor Randy Powell. Powell is retired from acting and lives in California. However, he did do a few cool things. He mostly appeared on television, where he appeared on Dallas for 18 episodes between 1979 and 1980. He was credited for all 14 episodes of Logan's Run TV series, even though he only appeared in 6 of the episodes. Other TV shows he appeared on included TJ Hooker, Fantasy Island, and Laverne and Shirley. He also had a bit part in the movie The Incredible Shrinking Woman, which was a parody of the popular 1957 sci-fi classic, The Incredible Shrinking Man. The Incredible Shrinking Woman was the feature film directorial debut of Joel Schumacher and starred the incredibly popular comedian Lily Tomlin. But anyway, I think we should roll Battletruck into the garage for this week and look to get out of here.
I could not agree more.
Swell. All right, my dear Enemaniacs. Join us for another episode next week on B-Movie Enema the series. I'm Geoff Arbuckle, and that lady over there is Nurse Disembody, and this gaping maw under my table in front of me is the great B-Movie Poop Shoot. We bid you farewell.
Geoff?
What's up?
You ready to go for a ride in the B-Movie Enema Battletruck with the Trauma Nurse and Poop Shoot?
Well, yeah, duh.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get in, loser. We're going raiding in the wastelands.